welcome back to my channel. I've been going through my iPad looking at old photos and I realised that I had filmed a recipe for a nut roast back in December when I was doing Vlogmas, but I found it was too long to fit in with my Vlogmas videos, so I've put it together now. If you're interested, it's a vegetarian dairy-free one that I've done. It does have eggs in it. We really enjoyed it. My top tip would be to chop the nuts a little bit finer. I found the nuts a little bit too big, but everybody enjoyed it. So if it's your kind of thing, then give it a go. And one more thing, it's not low carb because it's got the breadcrumbs in it and carrots and all sorts of stuff. It's not low carb, but it is tasty. So I've got all the ingredients ready. I'm gonna need olive oil, 1 large onion chopped, 2 sticks of celery chopped, 2 cloves of garlic chopped, 200 grams of chestnut mushrooms chopped finely, 1 red pepper chopped finely, 1 large carrot grated. The recipe says oregano, but I'm going to use mixed herbs. Smoked paprika, 100 grams of red lentils, some tomato puree, some veg stock, 100 grams of fresh breadcrumbs, 150 grams of chopped nuts, some eggs, 2 or 3 depending on if you're making if you're putting cheese in or whatever, depends, and 100 grams of matured cheddar is another option, but I'm not putting that in because I'm going to make a dairy-free one. So that's the ingredients that we start with. So we're going to start with the oil. So I've got to put the oil in the pan, warm that up, and it says to add butter as well, but I need to make mine dairy free, so I'm not putting any butter in there. And then you've got to cook the onions, and the celery in that oil for about 5 minutes. So they've been cooking for about 5 minutes. It now says to add in the garlic, mushrooms, and then cook that for another 10 minutes. So that's been cooking for about 10 minutes, and you can see the mushrooms have cooked down quite a bit. Then it says to add the pepper, cook for 3 minutes. So again, stirring it all in and then leaving it to cook for another 3 minutes. Okay, so that's been cooking for about 3 minutes and the carrots and the peppers have cooked down a bit. Now it says to add a teaspoon of oregano, so I'm going to use a teaspoon of mixed herbs and a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Smoked paprika is my absolute favourite spice. And then stir in and cook for another minute. Right, it's starting to smell amazing. So that's had another minute. And at this point it says to add the lentils and the 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. I'm going to estimate. Yeah. Then it says cook for 1 minute. So that's had another minute, and then it says to pour in the vegetable stock and leave that to cook for 25 minutes until all the liquid is absorbed. So I'll leave that to cook. So that's been cooking for about 25 minutes and the water's absorbed. So, or the liquid's absorbed, I should say. Now I need to stir in the breadcrumbs. And the nuts. And then it says to add the eggs and salt and pepper. I'm just going to mix this in first. Okay, there's salt. So I've stirred that all in, and then I've got to put it into a loaf tin, which I've lined in baking paper. I'm going to get a spoon. So I've put it all into there. I pressed it down a bit, I don't know if that's the right thing to do. And then it says to cover it with foil. And put it in the oven for half an hour. So that's in the oven for half an hour. Then you take the foil off, put it back in the oven for another 20 minutes before you take it out of the oven to cool. I've never made a nut roast before. I don't even know if I've eaten a nut roast before. There's quite a lot. It's taken me a lot of time chopping up all those veg and then stirring a bit in, leave it, stirring a bit in, leave it. I hope it's worth it. I'll show you the end result. So that's it come out of the oven. I've got to leave it there for 10 minutes before I turn it out and slice it up. So I let it cool and I've just cut it into slices. That's what it looks like inside. And because I don't want to use it straight away, I'm going to freeze it, but put greaseproof paper between each bit so that I can just take out one piece at a time, or however much I need.